Taurus, welcome to your reading today. How are you? My name's Catherine. Thank you for being here. If you're new to this channel, it would be amazing if you could like, share, and subscribe. I'm just really hoping all is well with you, Taurus. So this reading today is a soul mapping journey. So we're going to be asking spirit guides to just show us what's been going on and how we can best work through what's going on. So guidance, spiritual guidance, and just looking at any other motivations, any other beautiful aspirational ways you can help yourself in this journey. So let's begin. This is Oracle first, and then we're going to work with the Tarot, and then we're going to work into your Gene Keys and a beautiful postcard from Spirit. And I'm also going to ask Spirit for the guidance on which chakra point for you, Taurus, to be focusing on, or chakra points to help the process that you're in. So let's see what's been going on. What's this beautiful message for Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. Power, Taurus. So moving into power in your life. So we are in a very powerful time at the moment, and this is a timeless reading. But when it finds you, just noticing if power, are you feeling under power, over power, in your power, not in your power, Taurus? Let's see what else Spirit has to say for you. So power, Spirit, what do you mean for Taurus for power? What do they also need to know? Thank you. Illumination. So something is going to be coming to light, Taurus, about power in the situation you're facing, or self-illumination is a beautiful word from Richard Rudd, who is the founder of the Gene Keys. And when we are self-illuminated, i.e. we've gone into a deep inner journey with ourselves through some spiritual path, then that innate inner power comes forward as a self-illumination. So it's not being overpowering, and we can't be really overpowered because we're in such illumination of our true self, who we are, why we are, and what we're here to do, be, and give, and share, and receive, that the power becomes more about empowerment. And then they came forwards here with happiness for you, Taurus. So this power is going to illuminate something in the situation in your life, Taurus, and then this happiness is coming. So if this is resonating, let's carry on. But of course, if not, then we can leave this one behind. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and also maybe if you know your midheaven, just thinking about that. And there's all these different aspects. If it's not this reading, there may be another reading that resonates more, but just asking for one more clarification, please. So power, illumination, and happiness. Thank you, Spirit. So they're saying you're looking for security, Taurus. Wisdom. So I'm just going to draw us back into that self-illumination as an inward journey to know yourself. And therein lies the true wisdom in the situation you're in, Taurus. So happiness, as they already brought forward, and abundance are available. This is very interesting. And wisdom and wonders. Wisdom and wonders are available. And freedom, Taurus. Freedom. So the situation you're in is requiring your inner power, and for you not to be overpowered, Taurus. I think there's maybe something you need to illuminate, maybe to others or yourself, self-illumination and inner journey that will bring the happiness you're seeking, the security you're needing. And this is a journey of wisdom you're on, Taurus, and it will bring abundance and it will bring you freedom. So, very powerful message to start this reading. So, you're seeking freedom, security, happiness, abundance, Taurus. But they're saying, this journey at the moment is about an illumination of power and wisdom and the wonder of that. So is there an inner journey you're on, a contemplation, a spiritual trip that you're taking? Are you starting yoga classes, meditation classes? Have you been through a journey of deep inner sort of spiritual transformation recently, Taurus? And they're saying it's time to take action. And that a fiery climax is approaching, or reaches, a fiery climax approaches. And I wonder if this is to do with the power, storms, power, illumination. So I think that this fiery climax that is approaching will illuminate what's been going on and give you a sense of freedom and power, perhaps releasing a lot of wisdom and bringing you back into happiness and security, Taurus. So I'm just going to look a little bit further into the oracle before we head into the tarot to clarify this message. So Spirit is saying happiness is coming or on the way, and it's coming with security, it's coming with abundance and freedom, Taurus. This is to do with your power or the situation you're in, and you're going to need to take action in this situation, access your inner wisdom, be self-illuminated, and also come into a sense of wonder about this whole process, the wonder of self-illumination, the wonder of, deep spiritual self-discovery is very enriching. And if you haven't already studied your gene keys, I'd highly recommend that as a process, genekeys.com. And it's a self-contemplation practice about your purpose, about why you're here, your life's work, your mission, vision. It even covers very in-depth information on relationship. It's called your Venus sequence. So thank you, Spirit. Let's see what else Spirit has to say to us. It's time to move forward. Okay, so the situation you're in, you're going to need your power, your inner power, to move forward into freedom, into happiness, Taurus, into abundance. And it is time to take action to move forward. They're saying there's a spirit guide with you. Look at that beautiful energy. One spirit guide, one way, Taurus. So you do know the way, the direction forwards. And they're saying it is about bringing you the freedom that you want, the abundance and the happiness that you want, and the security, Taurus. There is a direction, there is guidance. You probably can feel it in your heart or down into your root chakra or down into your sacral chakra, because those are very deeply grounded, connected, earthy Taurus points, chakra points. However, it could also be that you are coming into some illumination and wisdom. So again, Sahasrara and this crown chakra. So crown chakra, third eye. We'll see later what chakra points come out. Trust in the wise spirits and your prayer will be answered. That's so beautiful. So trust, Taurus. You know the direction. They're saying it's time to take action and it's time to move forward in the direction, one way. You know the way. And that way is going to bring you abundance, happiness, the freedom you're after. It's actually going to sort of activate, by the sounds of it, more wisdom and a sense of inner illumination, which is always very wondrous. This whole situation is then transforming, and because it's coming to an end, what you're in, it's coming to a close, fiery climax approaches. So when we come into the full moon, it's a completion, it's a cycle that's completed. And it seems like there's going to be some energy in this situation, Taurus. And perhaps that's the energy that you need to propel you forward. So don't be overwhelmed by that. And just trust in the wise spirits, because they are with you and your prayers will be answered. That's beautiful, Taurus. So I'm going to move to the tarot, and we're going to work first with just looking at the communication again from spirit, and then we're going to double up with the Light Seers tarot deck. Then we'll move on to those chakra points, gene keys, and your postcard from Spirit, Taurus, just to clarify what's going on. Thank you. So we have here, okay, choice, 2 of Wands. So you are in that choice where you're thinking, should I move on, or should I go forwards, or should I not? So perhaps the illumination is also around this choice point, this like illuminating what needs to be decided upon. Now, the 2 of Wands is like 2 paths. So I'd say it's either staying still or moving forward, but clearly they're saying it's time to move forward and to take the action, to move towards the happiness you want, move towards the abundance and the freedom that you want, and into the security that you want, Taurus. So 2 of Wands is choice point, but you know, we have free will. So this is soul mapping, and this is just soul motivational coaching points from spirit and guidance. It's not to say you have to do anything. And always listen to your own intuition, Taurus, always listening to what is best for you. And these are just sort of pointers, information that can be useful to sort of illuminate what choice you do want to make. So many times, you know, over the years, listening to beautiful tarot oracle readers, spiritual guides, yoga and meditation teachers, they'll say something and I'm in a process with something, you know, it's very personal. They may not even know. And that the words that they speak sort of land somewhere in my process or in my decision making, in the options I'm facing, and then guide me quite gently forwards in a very calm and held way. So we know when we're making a good choice for ourselves because we feel calm inside, we feel grounded, and we feel safe and secure. Even though what we may be choosing to do is an adventure, we feel safe and secure, not in a panic, not anxious, not unwell, not that dread feeling. So always listen to your own intuition, Taurus. Any more here from the tarot, please? It's very interesting. I'm recording this, Taurus, as on quite a stormy afternoon, and the rain is just starting. You might hear it. There may be some thunder, and we have this power and this energy here in your reading. Let's see what we've got. Thank you, Spirit. Passion, Taurus. They are asking you with the Knight of Wands to not be too hasty here, but to feel into, the guidance here is to feel into what does feel passionate, what is going to motivate and bring you into a sense of feeling like you want to move forward and take the action. So that you can really work in taking this moment in time to choose and potentially to move forward, but not with too much haste, because the Knight of Wands energy can indicate, you know, there's a lot of passion here involved, fiery climax approaches. So be mindful of not making too quick a decision. Be mindful of just be mindful that as you make the decision, you feel secure in it and it's not too hasty, is what I would recommend there. And then we have, 6 of Pentacles. So in this process you're in, the 6 of Pentacles comes forward. As you move forward, you move into abundance, Taurus. You move into more gifts, more generosity. perhaps feeling that you're getting the support and the assistance that you need in this new decision that you make and this action that you take to move forwards in your life. It's about being valued, the Six of Pentacles as well. Your work being valued, you as an individual being valued, receiving kindness, even receiving wealth and prosperity, and just knowing that anything that's causing insecurity or this sense of feeling, you're overpowered by a situation, because the other side of the Six of Pentacles is that you can be feeling that you have money problems, money issues, and not feeling valued or not receiving your worth. And they're pointing out that this movement forward does bring in more abundance and happiness and security and freedom, Taurus. But to not be too hasty and just consider all the options. Any more from the tarot here, please, Spirit? Thank you for this beautiful reading for Taurus, helping them on their journey at the moment. Outpouring, Ace of Cups. Taurus, if you do take the action and the choice feels right and you've come to that decision with illumination and wisdom, and you feel like in wonder of it, you feel like it's going to be uplifting, it is going to bring you what you want. They're saying that the Ace of Cups is here as a frequency for you to access. So new beginnings, Taurus. Perhaps a new relationship, Taurus. Whatever the situation is, it could be work, relationships, romantic relationships. Your whole sort of lifestyle could be being in a moment of change, Taurus, because the Ace of Cups can be about this sensation of the Knight of Wands energy, this fast moving energy, this upsurge in energy. So they are saying it's time to take action, but just be mindful and feel into it and let it feel like it's a yes. Because I can see that they're saying you are trying to move away from the Ten of Swords energy you've been in, which is suggesting betrayal, Taurus, or that you feel that you have, you've reached a collapse and a breakdown point in your life, Taurus. So this power, you've just been overpowered by something and not in your true power, Taurus. So Ten of Swords, also very much that you are now in this moment where you need to choose to move away from that, Taurus. And they're saying that as you do take action and as you do move forward, those were very specifically two oracle cards, that as you move away from past hardships, Taurus, and choose to go into illumination, self-illumination, self-inquiry, grounded choice points that move you into your freedom, move you into your abundance, you still feel safe and secure in this. That basically you have this time now to work with your guides to make those choices, to come away from, they've shown again that you've been in conflict about something or with others, experiencing arguments, experiencing struggle, opposition, battles in the past or now as you move mindfully out and away from that situation. So 5 of Wands. So that's telling me the situation is not being comfortable, Taurus. 10 of Swords is very dramatic. You feel exhausted. You feel like, life has pummeled you, this relationship, this situation, this work situation, anything that you are experiencing that's caused this 10 of Swords, defeat, betrayal, exhaustion, rock bottom feelings, Taurus. they're saying it's time to choose mindfully to move forward, take action, move away, release yourself from the past, and end the conflict. Come into that mindfully and gently with yourself, Taurus. I'm just going to ask now to clarify Taurus's message with the Light Seers deck. I love the Light Seers deck. Now, the Light Seers deck have this beautiful little book that you can work with. So if you are learning tarot yourself, or you find that as you're listening to tarot, oracle, soul guidance messages, it's useful to have your own information at hand as well. And these are like soul coaching sessions. So when we have the book at home, it can really help us sort of double down on that information, contemplate it, journal, work with it. All the links are below if you're interested in that. Wow. So they've also now, that's twice. So that's very powerful. When that happens, Taurus, you've got 10 of Swords twice. So they are specifically saying it is time to take action. And you can see she's walking away. She's got her back to whatever the situation is. She's walking away. And as they said at the beginning, Taurus, it's time to move forward and open your heart. And I'm wondering then if this is perhaps a relationship situation, because we can see here this green heart, this fullness, this completion, a fiery climax, a decision about this situation you've been in and to move forward. 10 of Swords twice. That's indicative, Taurus, that, it's a very powerful, potent message at the moment. When this reaches you, it's the right moment. Anything else for Taurus, please? Can you show us, Spirit, please, the outcome of them perhaps choosing to move forward and choosing to take action? Any information on that, please? Thank you. Again, 6 of Swords. Moving on, Taurus, moving on. You see her in the boat. She's leaving, traveling forwards and away, just like this 10 of Swords. Going on this, looking to go on a new adventure. Looking to go onwards into an adventure, Taurus. And into abundance, into freedom, into security now, and into the wonder of life, the joy and the happiness of life. Ace of Swords. I think, again, just very much here about mindfully, gently with yourself now. Think it through carefully. Ask Spirit for guidance. Perhaps use this reading. Use your gene keys. We'll look at the gene keys in a moment, and use chakra meditations, use journaling, because they keep saying move forward. Here's the Chariot. So move forward, Taurus. Move forwards. Move your energy forwards. Take the action step and move forward. How beautiful, because when you do, 10 of Pentacles is right there, and that is what I would love to read from this little beautiful book to you, because the 10 of Pentacles is like that culmination point of feeling true prosperity again in your life. This 10 of Pentacles, I am successful and I share my wealth with those I love. So this is spiritual and material abundance, Taurus, coming your way when you step forwards, and you maybe you just jump in that chariot. This is a message for you, moving yourself forwards. Community, generosity, wealth and prosperity. So this is a really big energy energy, the Ten of Pentacles, Taurus. All the love, abundance, and joy that you can muster in your heart, it's coming your way, which is beautiful, which was that lovely green heart. And it's time to move forward and come back into the heart and really come into a sense of success, health, wealth, and prosperity. Spirit is saying you are one small move away from seeing the bigger picture. There's that illumination. I love it when these readings just come together in such like incredibly synchronistic ways. Taurus, you are one small move away from seeing the bigger picture and from unearthing a legacy of pentacles, wealth, that is wealth, happiness, abundance, prosperity, security. And it's already yours. The Spirit is saying that as soon as you move forwards, if that is the right choice, it's already written in the stars. It's already yours. You deserve this, Taurus, this success and love. Taste the pleasure of life. Well, taste the pleasures of life, the wonders of life. And embody a state of consciousness that says, yes, I am worthy of all this success. Taurus, I'm so happy for you. This is like a very powerful reading, even though you may feel you're in quite a point in time where you are obviously making those choices and decisions and coming into clarity with that. So let's just see which gene key is at play here for you, Taurus. Now, the gene keys are super powerful. And again, you can study your gene keys at genekeys.com. And the gene keys show you a shadow, the gift, the dilemma, and also like the best way through this, and the city. We call them cities, like the super gift, the superpower here. So you may have this gene key 4 in your hologenetic profile, Taurus. You may not. Irrespective, this is what's also affecting the situation. So the dilemma is reasons, your reasoning. The shadow is intolerance. So you are experiencing intolerance, or the shadow can also be owned and you may be giving intolerance. Now the gift is to just bring the understanding, and that's that illumination. As soon as you start bringing understanding, then the situation will change and you'll be able to access the city of forgiveness. And then that understanding and that forgiveness will release you perhaps from the rumination and the reasoning, and just allow you to move forward on the journey with the Chariot energy and come into alignment with abundance, prosperity, freedom, all that you are seeking, Taurus. Let's just work on asking Spirit for chakra points, please, for meditation purposes here, to understand and come into forgiveness. I'm going to link a forgiveness meditation at the end of this video, so that if that resonates, Taurus, you can work on the communication here from the Gene Key 4 around forgiveness. Now, at all energy centers, if they get stuck, blocked, overwhelmed, then basically energies and frequencies are not flowing through our life and through and with us, coherently. When we lose coherence and we drop into like chaos or not understanding, with the mind can kick in. And then when that mind energy is kicking in, we're reasoning too much and not working in the heart space. And also not really, the Sacral Chakra is about your gut instinct, Taurus. So I love that Spirit asked you to concentrate here on the Sacral Chakra. We can meditate there, we can journal that, we can contemplate it. The sacral chakra is just above your root chakra, so it's the second chakra up, and this is about your instinct, Taurus. And it says, I allow my senses to fully experience the physical world and trust my instincts. I connect to my deepest sense of self for balanced guidance and truth. I connect to my deepest sense of self for balanced guidance and truth. I release all fears and listen to the wisdom of my ancestors through the resonance of my body. Taurus, so this illumination in the situation that you're looking to understand is going to come through you really focusing in on your instinct at the sacral chakra point, feeling balanced and feeling grounded when you make that choice to step forward and move with the chariot energy and move forward in your life towards the security, the prosperity, and the abundance, the freedom that you are really seeking, Taurus. So I hope this has been resonating. I'm going to close this powerful, beautiful reading now from Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, bodhisattvas, archangels, for this reading for Taurus. Please could you give us a postcard from Spirit? Thank you. These are beautiful postcards from Spirit, Taurus. They actually are postcards. Powerful, potent messages. All the links are below. And let's see what Spirit would like to say to you. It's a big journey you're on, Taurus. Huge journey. Really recommend those gene keys. Your hologenesis, if this is to do with a love relationship, will show you what's going on at an even deeper level. And maybe that can bring the illumination that you need, the understanding, the forgiveness. Thank you, Spirit, for a postcard for Taurus in this reading. Thank you. Dear Taurus, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. So I think that's that communication that's saying, don't rush this. Other times are perfect for taking that leap. No matter how dangerous it might seem. Okay. So they are saying, just be mindful, don't rush. But the energy and the potential choice to move forward is a good option here. Taurus, hold on to your parachute strings. And a plane just flew over. I don't know if you just heard that, Taurus. That's very interesting. Taurus, hold on to your parachute wings and strings. For today is leap time. That's very powerful. I think Spirit is just really coming in there very clearly. I would imagine that airplane noise has gone on to this video, and obviously in an airplane we need a parachute, and you may be feeling that you need a parachute to kind of use the chariot energy to take the step and move forward, Taurus. For me, everything is a symbol of communication from the non-local field, so I hope this is helping. I'm going to read this one more time, Taurus. Taurus, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is the leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall down, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in free fall, we are here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place and your soul is ready for a new experience, Taurus. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That's the point. Wow, Taurus, my gosh. What a powerful reading for you. What a powerful reading. I really hope this has served. And I would love to hear what's going on. If you can send me a message in the messaging below, that would be amazing. Otherwise, I am sending you much love and much energy and clarity and self-illumination for your choices and your journey, Taurus. And I hope to see you again soon. Take lots of care.